wary of the setup of Bravand compared to other agencies?
It's not something that we hear about so much now. We did initially, but I think, and I'm not sure why we hear of it less. Maybe it's because, you know, the majority of business that we do comes from referrals or introductions from people who we've worked with before or people who we know. So perhaps, you know, that because there's a trusted introduction, people kind of have got over the fact that you're a network of freelancers somewhat. So I suppose that could be a contributing factor. But I mean, I guess we're talking sort of over 9 years ago since Bravand first started. So I mean, if you look back to 9 years ago, a hell of a lot's changed in the last 9 years. I mean, you know, people have got used to freelance, gig economy. People have probably had experience of freelancing and working with freelancers now, whereas they might have had less opportunity to do that before. But I think from my perception, it's more about other agencies that might be wary of what we're doing. Or again, but that's perhaps a bit of a historical view. So, you know, people who have got, you know, offices or had offices, or people who've got lots of permanent employees or had primarily permanent employees, when they looked at us, they thought, well, you know, well, no one else is doing that. And, you know, clients won't like it. And so, you know, we're going to stick to doing what we're doing, employing people permanently, and you can go off and do your little weird agency thing. And I think there is still an element of that. There are, you know, when we meet up with other agency owners, there are still some people that think that way, but we are starting to find more and more organizations, more and more agencies, sorry, that have got very similar models to our own. And that's a good thing, I think.